Welcome back, folks. I am John Najarian, and this is, or is about to be, 3 at 3. So in a moment, we will be started with the presentation. I hope all of you are ready for some good trades because the markets are certainly a little dicey today, but some of these have already worked, and I'm anxious to share them with you. So to that extent, let me click share screen. Hit 3 for the 19th of September, 2023. You know what the unusual activity is that I cite on 3 at 3. It is activity that has occurred on the offer so that somebody thinks that they know something. They think that they are right on the market direction, and they've expressed that opinion in a call, which is bullish, or a put, which is bearish. And I'm about to show you a couple of each. So let's get started. Bang. But before we do, let me let you know that for those of you in the Orlando area, my brother Pete and I will both be at the Traders Expo in Orlando at the Omni Orlando Resort Champions Gate. Now, it's a fabulous place. I've been there several times. Pete and I are rarely in a place together. So if you'd like to hear from both of us for, number one, a keynote presentation, along with a workshop, well, and a book signing, because we have a new book coming out. All those are good reasons for you to try to attend, if you can, the 29th through 31st in Orlando at the Omni Champions Gate. Again, October 29th through 31st. Make sure you check it out. You can go to Money Show, just type in Money Show. You can go to Traders Expo. Both would take you to where this event is going on, and you can pre-register and so forth. So with that said, let's get started with today's 3 at 3. Disney already paying off, because this morning we saw at 9:41 Eastern time, so right after the market started trading, Disney shares were 82.72. They bought 12,400 of the this Friday expiring September 83 puts. They were obviously in the neighborhood of 28 cents in the money. Okay, so they bought those and they paid 44 cents. Didn't pay a lot over the parity for those options. Well, the stock fell further, and there you see it down 3%. And as it did, even though that is only approximately the difference between 72 and 39, or about just a small couple percent, look at what your calls did. Calls went from a low of today, the range was 35 cents. They've been as high as $1.64 already today. So if you paid 44 cents, 50 cents, 60 cents, you've already doubled your money. So if you're me or somebody like me, perhaps you've taken half off the table already. That's what I've done. Quite frankly, I think Disney's in a world of hurt. But I also think that the stock, if you think the rest of the market's going to hang in there and Disney's going to go straight down, I think you're wrong. I think Disney has not been terribly creative. All they've done is buy other people's projects. They bought Marvel, they bought Star Wars, and they bought Pixar. Maybe somebody out there wants to tell me something creative Disney's done other than doing a live version of Snow White. It's going to lose them $100 million. But despite of all that, I think at some point we pull the trigger and go long. This is not that point yet. So I'm taking a nice fat profit already today, and we're getting ready to roll down if the stock keeps rolling over. This is from today, folks. Second trade, Amazon. Amazon hits with the stock trading at 136. They're buying upside calls that likewise expire this Friday at 139. Now you've got a host of strikes you could pick if you want to follow this trade. I'm not giving you advice, I'm telling you what I do. You have to decide how to spend your money, how to invest your money. I can tell you the rough areas where I see interesting trades, and then you have to decide if that's an appropriate investment for you. If you've never traded options that only have 3 days to live, because that's this one and the previous one, they just have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 days to live. If you've never traded something like that, don't do it now. Instead, watch and learn. And not every trade works out, but you've got to be ready to take profits fast on very short dated options like 0 DTE, 0 days till expiration options. And you've got to be ready to cut losses very quickly on the same. So if you're somebody who is a veteran trader, note that there are 30,000 of these calls changing hands. That's 3 million shares of $136 stock. That's why it's interesting to me. All right, third and final today, Caterpillar, December 310s, a lot of time to be right. The first two rather, not a lot of time to be right. This one, a lot of time to be right. That's why I like the trade. You have to decide if it's appropriate for you. It's 500,000 share equivalent of a $279 stock. And you have until the third Friday in December, nearly Christmas, before this one expires. So the time decay is slow, and I like the trade. Bang. All right. That's it for me today, folks. If you'd like to learn more about what Pete does, about what I do, please go to marketrebellion.com/get started. That's marketrebellion.com/get started. You can get started by learning more about how to apply trades like the ones I described by getting some of the education that we offer. It's not just online. It's also available for you to watch on your computer, your iPhone, your iPad, whatever. You can attend live classes as well, or you can subscribe to any of the product offerings we have at marketrebellion.com/get started. Bang. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Have a great day.